them pump blood to the gills, and the third one sends it to the rest of the body. So, next time you think you're having a tough day, just remember, at least you don't have to deal with three simultaneous heartaches. And speaking of hearts, here's a joke for you. Why did the skeleton go to the party alone? Because he had no body to go with. Now remember folks, laughter is like a good cup of coffee. It wakes you up, gets you moving, and makes life that much sweeter. Keep those giggles coming. Hey there, lovely listeners. Did you know that octopuses have three hearts? Now, if that's not dedication to love, I don't know what is. It also means they're probably fantastic at cardio workouts. Imagine an octopus at the gym, lifting weights with every arm. Talk about multitasking. Also, in some countries, you can actually write Santa letters in a Lego language. Yep, that's right. If you send a letter to Santa with a drawing made out of Legos, the postal services in Denmark and Greenland might just accept it. Now, that's a holiday with some serious building blocks. Speaking of letters, feel free to ask me any questions. After all, I'm better than Google, in a very specific and personalized way. All right, folks, here's a fun fact to tickle your brain cells. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Imagine challenging someone at the breakfast table. My honey is vintage. Is yours? Now that's what I'd call a beast of a conversation starter. Speaking of bees, did you hear about the bee who couldn't stop talking? She just loved to be the buzz of the party. Keep those questions or topic requests coming, folks. Who knows? You might just inspire the next groan-worthy joke. All right, buckle up, folks. Have you ever stopped to think about how weird the English language is? For example, why is it that we park our cars in the driveway and drive on the parkway? It's like the English language is playing a little joke on us. Here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. It's like the original medieval pantry staple. And really, how awesome is it that something so sweet and delicious could last that long? Imagine if you could buy groceries now and eat them in a few thousand years. Although, I'm pretty sure leftovers wouldn't be quite as appealing. All right, hit me with your questions or let's dive into more fun facts and jokes. Hey there, fabulous listeners. Did you know that the inventor of the Frisbee was turned into a Frisbee after he died? Yep. His dying wish was to have his ashes transformed into everyone's favorite flying disc. I guess you could say he really went full circle. Speaking of full circle, here's a fun fact. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't, according to botanical definitions. Bananas always coming up with ways to peel away from the crowd, huh? And strawberries? Well, they'd rather just keep jamming. But let's not slip on too many banana jokes here. What do you call bananas who love to sing? A bunch of jammin' bananas. Keep those smiles wide, folks, and remember that laughter is the best snack. I mean, medicine. If you have any questions or need a reason to chuckle, I'm here for it. Hello, wonderful listeners. Here's a fun tidbit to tickle your brain. Did you know that octopuses have three hearts? Two pump blood to the gills, and one pumps it to the rest of the body. Talk about a lot of love or maybe a lot of drama during Valentine's Day, right? And here's a little joke to brighten your day. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Stay curious, Stay laughing, and if you've got any quirky questions or fun facts to share, I'm all ears. All right, folks, ready for a fun and intriguing tidbit? Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly good to eat. So, if you're looking for a food item to survive the apocalypse, honey just might be the answer. And here's a little joke to sweeten your day. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they always use honeycombs. Keep those questions coming, folks. I'm all ears, and a bit of honey too. Absolutely. Let's dive into the fun and interesting. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. So, the next time you're worried about expiration dates, just remember that honey is the food equivalent of Nicolas Cage. It simply refuses to disappear. Speaking of long lasting, ants don't sleep. We might have found their secret energy source. Feel free to send in any questions or ask for more fun facts. All right, folks, let's spice up this moment with a fun fact and a giggle. Did you know that there's a planet in our solar system where it rains diamonds? Yep, that's right. Scientists believe that Neptune and Uranus have such high pressure in their atmospheres that carbon compresses into diamonds, making it raindrop. I mean, rain gem. Now, speaking of diamonds, why did the diamond bring a ladder to the bar? Because it heard the drinks were on the house. Okay, you're up next. What's on your mind? Questions, curiosities, or just a wild thought? I'm all ears. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we're about to dive into the curious world of wombats. Yes, wombats. Did you know that these adorable marsupials have cube-shaped poop? Yep, you heard that right. Wombats are the only animals known to produce cubical scat. Scientists believe this unique shape helps the poop stay in place and not roll away, which is perfect for marking territory on the uneven terrains of Australia. Imagine if humans did that. Bathrooms would look like Lego factories. Now the real question. Who's up for a game of wombat Jenga? Just kidding. Or am I? If you've got questions or need more fun facts, throw them my way, folks. Sure thing. Did you know that the inventor of the frisbee was turned into a frisbee after he died? Yep, it's true. Walter Morrison, the man behind this flying disc, was so devoted to his creation that when he passed away in 2010, his ashes were turned into a commemorative batch of frisbees given to family and friends. Now that's what I call going out with a spin. And speaking of things that fly, why don't insects use social media? Because they're afraid of the web. Feel free to ask any questions or share any thoughts. I'm here for the chat. Ah, dear listeners, Did you know that Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza? Mind-blowing, right? Just goes to show you how wibbly-wobbly time can feel. And speaking of space and times gone by, here's a joke to tickle your funny bone. Why did the astronaut break up with his girlfriend before the moon mission? Because he needed space. Keep those questions coming, folks. I'm here all day. Well, not literally, but you get the drift. Hey there, wonderful listeners. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. That's right, honey is essentially the Beyoncé of food, forever flawless and timeless. Speaking of timeless, here's a joke for you. Why did the scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Keep buzzing with excitement, folks. We've got more fun coming your way.